big thank you for this video's sponsor, Travel with CJ and Preferred Travel Partners. It's boarding day for the MSC Seashore, and we've heard some not-so-good things about MSC's boarding process. Long lines, slow processing, understaffed.
There's nobody here to welcome us.
Let's see for ourselves.
Oh, hey! Welcome to Taste Try Travel. We're sitting on a cruise ship. It's the MSC Seashore. My dangly
Fluffy Fry.
Fluffy Fry is in our intro. That's because we're at lunch. But I bet you're wondering how we got on the ship. Well, let's go back about 4 hours. Good morning.
What's today?
It is embarkation day on the MSC Seashore. Now, MSC has a varied reputation. Some people love it, some people hate it. We don't know what we're getting into, do we?
First time. We've only heard other people's opinions.
Which can run the gamut.
Yep.
People hate it, people love it. We have no idea what to expect. We don't know if it's going to be kind of funky, like MSC has a reputation to be, or kind of normal, like the big three, like Norwegian, Carnival, and Royal Caribbean. So we'll find out. We're going to let you know whether it's MSC or it's the big three today. That's on right. Everything we do. Is it going to be weird or not?
I'm excited. I think it's going to feel like we're not cruising in the Caribbean. Like a kind of a mesh of... Can you see me? Ooh, that's like bright light. I think it's going to be like a mix of a European feel, but with the Caribbean. We are going to relish the differences and tell you all about them. But first, we're still here at the Airport Miami Marriott. We're getting a little bit of breakfast. Nice little continental breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to figure out, do we know how we're getting to the airport today? To the cruise port today?
Yes.
We do?
Yes.
I don't know. Beth knows.
All right, breakfast is done. Perfect amount. Just coffee, ready to start our day. We're going to go ahead and grab an Uber to Port Miami. I did get a message on my Facebook group this morning that there are some delays, I guess, with... Is it called unboarding? What's it called? Disembarkation for this last week's cruise. So it seems like there might be a little bit of a pileup when we get there. So our check-in time is 12 to 12:30. Yeah, one of the areas that a lot of people says is not so great is the whole check-in, and then getting on the ship. That's kind of been a nightmare for some people. So we're going in with very low expectations so that we'll be pleasantly surprised if all goes well. So we have all of our paperwork, our passports. Let's go. Isn't it such a gorgeous day today?
It is.
Yeah, actually I don't know where the rest of this line goes, but...
Well, that line was just a fraction of the first line we had to stand in that day. It eventually led inside to a longer line, and then started wrapping back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth.
At least it's cool in here.
Air conditioning. But I only think we're maybe a third of the way through our line.
Yep.
Been line for about 50 minutes so far. I hope it gets quicker in here.
I know.
It didn't. We finally made it through the second line and then headed upstairs, and were met with the sight of an even longer third line.
done. Are you recording? We just went through, we thought we were done. What was it, about 45 minutes to an hour downstairs? Now we got another 45 minutes to an hour upstairs. Line update.
Line update. We've been in line for an hour and 45 minutes. And we have about, I don't know how much longer we have.
What is it?
It is
Like 5 o'clock?
5 till 2.
So almost 2 o'clock, so almost 3 hours in here? Check-in?
2.5 hours.
Yeah? Got our cards? So first impressions. Everyone is super nice. The check-in is a very long process. It seems a little antiquated. But on the other hand, this whole terminal is under construction. So they're doing the best they can with this very small space. So we got to give them credit for that. It's time to get on the ship. Ooh. Can we be yacht club too?
Give me 1 second.
If we ask nicely.
You'll take care of it for us? Thank you.
Our last line, I think we just made it through.
Beautiful cool air.
There it is.
There's nobody here to welcome us.
Go ahead. We'll welcome ourselves. I'm going to cheer as you jump. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Hello.
Hello.
There's everybody.
Hello.
Have a great
Hello.
Yeah. Where's my services? I just want to make sure everything's set for us.
One deck down, we can register your cruise card right over here if you'd like.
Oh, we should probably do that first. Huh? Yeah, okay. Thank you.
No problem.
So there's a little kiosk. This is the only cruise line I think that you don't put your credit card in ahead of time, or at least we weren't able to. We have to register it on the kiosk. So that's definitely MSC, not the big three. Helps to follow directions.
So, we're now attempting to find the room. Hello.
Do we get to pick out which one we want?
No,
My name is Pandi.
Fendi?
Yes, I'm from Indonesia.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm the one who taking care of your cabin. If you need
Wonderful.
something, just let me know. I will hear always.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good to meet you.
So, we're not gonna really unpack or anything. We're just gonna drop some stuff because the guy at guest services says that we can ask for a free upgrade, but after the ship has already sailed. Is it worth it?
Wow.
And
I
said-
didn't know.
I'm like-
You didn't tell me that. That's a surprise to me.
I said, what are the chances? He said, talk to us later. So, maybe.
We'll do that. We're just going to drop some stuff then. Not
Well-
dirty anything in the room.
Nope, we're gonna touch anything in the room. We're gonna go eat some lunch, and we'll let you know what we thought of the check-in process. Look crazy in here. I don't even know where to start.
Let's find something. Sit down.
Okay. All right,
Hey.
we made it. Got some food.
Your gorilla videotaping me.
Yes.
You just turned it on.
That's the way I roll.
All right, we found some food. Although I couldn't decide, so I went with a salad.
It looks yummy.
It does look yummy, although other things look yummier. So this is going to be just to tide me over
Yes,
until about 30 minutes from now when I go back from work.
exactly.
What'd you get?
So I got a nice little fresh salad. Of course, I want to try their pepperoni pizza, some fish, and some fruit.
Fish, fruit, and pizza.
I didn't know what I wanted, so.
It's beautiful behind me, by the way. This is a spectacular view. I'm looking at Miami skyline silhouetted by the clouds, the cumulus clouds. Hard and soft
Appreciate that. Can we eat?
texture. Fine, let's eat.
We finished up lunch only to realize our internet package was not working. We asked at guest services, but were directed to the photo gallery for activation and had to wait another 25 minutes in our 5th line of the afternoon.
Hey, where are we at?
We're in another line.
Another line. Yay! What for this time?
We're in the photo gallery, not because we already have photos being taken, but because you go to the photo gallery to get your internet started.
MSC.
That would probably qualify for the MSC, not the big 3. Hi.
Hey, sorry, I was watching the guy see if those are our drinks coming.
Nope.
No, I don't think so. So, hey, what have we been doing?
Waiting in a lot of lines.
A lot of lines. Okay, so we are up here at the Horizon Bar, waiting for Sail Away to happen. We're gonna meet some new friends up here and have some drinks, but we're exhausted. This is a busy travel day yesterday and then a busy day standing in line. Yeah, so we're gonna hang out here. We're gonna have our first drink of the cruise. We had to stand in a little bit of a line at the photo gallery to get our internet package working. That's sometimes always tricky. So internet's working.
What was the problem with the internet? Because we see a lot of people on YouTube that have problems with the internet. What was our problem? It was very simple, actually.
Right, so
They asked for your...
first of all, it's the
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? May I have your attention?
the 20 minutes of announcements in multiple languages over, so we can turn the camera back on. So when we went to connect to the internet, they said that the person, the name, the main name on the account, which is Chris, is the birth date and ID number, internet ID number that's on your card. So I wasn't able to sign in under my ID or birth date. It's both Chris's. But we didn't know the password. There's a password for
Plus-
it, and so they had to tell us that. So
Plus, they do the European way of putting your
Oh, that's right.
birth date in, which is what we
Yes.
were really messing up on.
you're right,
We were
because
putting-
Chris is January 7th, and I was
Right.
putting the
1-7.
1-7, and it's
They
not.
want
It's opposite.
7-1,
Yes.
very European. So that's
So you might be able to do it on your own, knowing those things. We had to stand in a line to figure that out. Can I just?
out of... Oh my word!
Here's another.
Only for two, only for two, only for two.
Anyway, what were you saying?
I don't know.
We forgot.
What was I saying?
Oh, can I just say something else that's
There's
very,
our stuff.
very MSC? The bars here serve hot tea. There's people on the deck. It's 80 degrees. They're drinking hot tea.
Ultimate Piña Colada.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Thank you.
Welcome on board.
Everything is good now.
Yeah.
We have our drink.
Okay. But we have drill later, madam.
You have what?
Yeah, drill.
We're gonna head
safety
down
drill,
to it. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, see you.
Another nice crew member.
Yes,
the crew
they're
members
all
are
so
so
nice.
nice here.
Mona Lisa makes an appearance today.
Oh,
Good.
it's
It's a
probably
cruise.
just a pre-mixed drink and rum, but I'm totally okay with that. It's delicious. One of my favorites. On this, kind of throughout the cruise, but we're kind of highlighting it today. We're calling it MSC versus the big three. So kind of comparing, not looking at things as bad, just trying to share with you the differences. It feels very European already. So a lot of different languages being spoken. What else?
Lots of men in Speedos.
Lots of men's Speedos. So we're gonna go do our muster drill. I think we have to be in our room for that, unlike some of the other cruises where you can just do it on your app. And we're gonna come back up here for sail away. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for dinner, so
We'll see if dinner even makes it on this video.
it might just be pizza.
Yep.
It's been a long day. So, yeah.
And happy cruise.
What'd you learn?
Nothing. I haven't learned anything. I'm not really watching the safety video.
All right. So.
What?
So they announced that oh God. Okay, the announcement's over.
Okay.
So what I was gonna say, they announced that in 5 minutes everybody had to be in their cabin.
Yeah.
About 1% of the people that were out on deck got up to go back to their
The
cabin.
rest are in the pool, sunbathing, like they don't even care. So I don't know.
So I don't know what happens there. I don't know. Secondly, if you come back to the cabin and you look for the safety video on your TV, it's not on the channel that says safety video.
Where was it?
It was on the like regular entertainment channel.
Oh.
Here comes another announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Your attention, please. You can now proceed to your assembly station.
Are you paying attention?
Signore e signori, la vostra attenzione prego. Vi preghiamo di raggiungere
This is so
ora il vostro
frustrating.
punto di riunione.
Are you having a problem with the app?
See someone fall
Of course I
overboard.
am.
Throw them a life buoy.
This is real life. This is IRL right here.
3 long blasts.
It's so darn
2
confusing.
accidents. Help us
I don't know if I'm
prevent
supposed to be
accidents
using
by
Chris's
taking care.
information since he's the
Hold
first,
on when
like
moving
the
around
lead on the
ship in rough
reservation.
weather.
Just use my
Use
information.
caution on wet decks. Never sit or play on
It was
submarines.
at this point, after all the waiting in lines, things not working, and running around the ship trying to get those things working, that filming our day just became too much. We had to step away from the camera and just take some time to relax. And in typical Taste Try Travel style, we chose to relax with Japanese food, tempura, and conveyor belt sushi. Yes!
My nose is clear. Are these the cutest spoons ever?
Oh, that's rich. Rich. Who gets that?
All right, we are here at Venchi Chocolate Bar, enjoying a caramel sundae. That's delicious.
You hold it up. Look at that.
This place is pretty fantastic. You can get individual chocolates, you can get some amazing little chocolate drinks, some alcoholic chocolate drinks,
Straight chocolate.
straight chocolate, whatever floats your boat.
And if you don't want to spend the money, you can probably just lick up around because everything spills all over the place.
That's
It's a-
gross. All right, so we've had just a little bit of time to look back at the embarkation.
MSC has a reputation for being maybe not so user friendly.
Correct.
And I would say our experience lived up to that.
Yes, it was. We tried to prepare ourselves knowing that things were going to be quite different. But I think we were still a little surprised at how different they were. So MSC in Europe is very similar to almost like a ferry, Ferry, meaning that they just continually make all the same stops, and so they say Barcelona to Rome, and people can get on at any point and get off at any point. So they could take a 2-day cruise, they could take a 9-day cruise. It's not like here where we're typically used to, where it's a 7-day, everyone gets on and then everyone gets off. I think we kind of felt that at the very beginning when there wasn't any kind of like, hey, welcome aboard kind of thing, right?
Even though this is a 7-day
Yes.
cruise, we're not on a ferry right now.
Right. But I think
still,
somehow
the
that
mindset
carried over.
carries over to where people are just getting on. So we process them, and people are getting off, so we process them.
Right. And then, unfortunately, what happened is we had to get in a series of lines to take care of things that I wish we could have taken care of beforehand. So we had to register our credit card. That was the first line.
I was going to say, and by series, Beth means hundreds of lines.
It did take a couple hours. And so I think at that point we just kind of were a little frustrated. We shut down. I think at that point we went and we grabbed a little something to eat.
After waiting in line at the elevator.
Oh, yes, the elevator. The elevator. The elevator should be a conversation of their own. All of that after kind of a crazy travel day almost broke us.
Well, it's like I said, it's not user friendly. It seems like everything is just ridiculously complicated. Like, it doesn't need to be that complicated. Like the safety video.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the muster, yeah.
By the time you're done with everything, you go up and they're like, all right, we're going to leave at 4 o'clock, right?
Yep, that was a sail away at 4. Mm-hmm.
But the safety video shows on your room at 4.
Right. So
That's what they tell everybody, go to your room at 4 when there's a sail away to watch the safety video. So you can't watch the sail away. You have to be in your room to watch the video. You can't watch the video on your phone. You can't do it before then. They don't show it before then. You have to watch it at 4 and then call from your room.
To confirm that you watched it,
Right,
yeah.
and then go to your muster station.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it only takes, the video is very long. They go over everything in that safety video.
Well, they have to go over it, yeah.
Fire and where the restrooms are and how to book your
next cruise.
So it takes, by the time you go to your muster station, it probably takes you 30 minutes to do that. So you've kind of missed a majority of the sail away.
Yeah.
So then you can go find and watch the ship leave, but depending on where you are, you might have missed the whole entire port by then.
Yeah,
Anyway.
and what happened was we were like, you know what, we just need to find a place and sit. Like, we'd just been going nonstop for hours. So you get the point. Like, there are so many ways that MSC could probably make that day easier.
You've got to eat that thing. It's wrecking our entire Sunday.
How am I supposed to eat that huge chocolate?
You said you wanted it. Right. Guess what? Now you get 4 minutes of Beth chewing.
Excuse me. Talk about the elevator.
Here's what I'm going to say, and I hope it doesn't offend too many people. MSC is the Soviet Union of cruise lines, where they act like everything is very good, and it's just like the other cruise lines. But in reality, nothing works quite as it's supposed to. So we've heard this about the elevators, and both of us thought, come on, elevators can't be that bad. You come up to the elevator bank, you press your floor, and it tells you which elevator to go to. We come up, we press it, it tells you A, B, C, or D for the elevator, and then you bring a book, is all I gotta say.
Wait. You're like added to the queue.
I've literally waited 10 minutes for an elevator.
When you start making choices of activities you do, depending on
whether you have
if you
to take the
have
elevator
to use
or
an
not.
elevator or not,
That's not working.
It's not working. And we do use the stairs. But if it's like more than 4, maybe 5 flights of stairs, it's too much for me. The food has been surprisingly good. The crew are amazing. We are having a good time.
Yep.
We're definitely not saying don't do it. This has been a really fun
For as
learning
much as we
experience.
paid.
Can I tell them that?
Sure.
Okay, I don't want this to get too long and boring, but it's a great...
How could this be long and boring? I'm
We're
sitting
eating-
eating a sundae.
They're not getting to eat any ice cream. They're just having to watch us eat it.
Go to your freezer, get some ice cream, come back. We'll pause it right here for you.
Dee, 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 dee.
Enjoy some sundae with us.
So this is actually, we're finding, a pretty fantastic option if you're looking for an inexpensive cruise. We paid $542 per person. And that package included an interior stateroom, which we love. It included the crew gratuities, which are $100. So now we're down to like $440. All of our drinks, so anything under $9. So we get coffees, we get waters, we get so many alcohol options.
Sodas included.
Sodas, all of that. And it's unlimited for the day. So we could get 30, 40, 50, however many we want. There's absolutely no limit, which is fantastic. We got the Wi-Fi as well, which I think is $100. When you add all that up, we're only paying like $100 and something per person for a 7-day cruise. Oh, and plus we had shipboard credit. We had $150 shipboard credit. So we've been eating at some of the specialty restaurants, having some ice cream. So we're gonna walk off this ship maybe paying $100, $150. You can't beat that price. So don't know what's going on.
Book an MSC cruise with patience and a creative mind, and you'll probably have a wonderful time.
So
All right.
anyway, just wrapping.
Let's
well,
wrap it up.
just
This
wrapping
is a
this.
long
Yeah.
part of the video.
Sorry, but we just wanted to share that for you because that going through that experience, we wanted you to maybe understand and help prepare for that as well if you do decide. And I would say definitely come on an MSC.
And MSC, if you're watching, there's some definite things that you should improve on.
Yeah, to be a true player in the American market.
Yep.
There's a couple of those things that
Need to be addressed.
need to be addressed. I know this wasn't exactly the video we wanted to put out, but it is the video we're putting out.
It's
It is what it is.
IRL, MSC IRL.
That's right. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to follow along on our MSC Seashore adventure. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
MSC has some work to do with their initial impressions for guests. Did this cruise get better? Find out next time on Taste Try Travel's Bar Crawl, 18 bars in less than 24 hours.